My name's Phil Sales. I'm principal at Selby College. Now, one of the strongest things about Selby College is that we have got a wide range of courses and provision. We do see ourselves as the college for Selby and surrounding areas such as Goole and Snaith and Barlby and Sherburn, all of those local areas around. So we do A-levels, where most students pick 3 subjects and a combination and a mix, which gets them to where they want to be, which can be a career, could be an apprenticeship, is often a university. What we're going to talk about this evening is vocational courses. So this is where you spend 1 or 2 years with us studying on one subject which you particularly love and enjoy, and is probably the subject that you want to take forward into a career, apprenticeship, or indeed to university, because a lot of our students go to university through doing the vocational route. We'll also briefly mention apprenticeships. We do a wide range of apprenticeships, which are where you are employed by a company for 4 days of the week and come to college on the 5th day to get your training. So the company trains you, we train you. There's opportunities to earn and learn. A very good route through into career progression, and there's lots of people running very successful companies in this area who started off as apprentices. We also as a college do higher education, so we teach up to and including degree level, with degrees validated by the University of Hull in a wide range of subjects, and those are taken up by both young people and adults who want to study in the local area rather than going away to university or travelling to a university in a nearby city. And we also have a wide range of courses for adults, moving all the way through from literacy and numeracy for those who need to develop their skills there, through to technical training for people who want to develop their career and get new jobs or simply enjoy some studying. So a wide range of courses. This evening we're going to focus on vocational, however. So as I said, vocational courses are different from A-levels. They are at the same level as A-levels, and most of the courses we do at level 3, so A-level levels, are equivalent to 3 A-levels. They will take you through to university. They often will take people onto apprenticeships, and they will take people through into work. As you can see, there's a wide range of subjects available, and the beauty of doing a vocational course is that you can focus on what you want to do. You don't have to sort of find that 3rd subject which you're not quite sure about and don't really feel enthusiastic about. You can put all your time into the thing that you want to pursue for your university career or your career. There's a vast range up on the screen there that you can see. The other beauty with vocational courses is they are available at different levels. Level 3 is equivalent to A-levels. If with your GCSEs you're not quite ready for that, it is also possible to start at level 2 and move upwards. So you do your level 2 and then you move on to your level 3, and that gets a lot of people into careers and into university. So hopefully there's something on the list that is interesting for you, maybe several. You can pick that up on the other sessions that we've got this evening. Our vocational students are very successful, and we could put up dozens of case studies here. Here are 3. So we've got Flynn, who I met on the results day. She went to Barlby High School and she studied biomedical science with us on a BTEC over 2 years. She got a triple distinction, that's the highest mark that you can get, and is now studying bioveterinary science at Liverpool, one of the great universities in the country. In the middle, we've got Julia, who studies at Goole High School before going to Selby College to do BTEC Business. Again, she got a triple distinction, and she is studying business management at the University of Lincoln, which is a really fast-rising university in terms of its reputation, its research, its numbers, its campus and facilities. So we have quite a bit of progression too there. And on the right, we've got Molly Devonport, again from Barlby. Molly did level 3 health and social care, gaining distinctions, and like many students at that department, has gone into nursing. She's chosen mental health nursing at the University of York. We've had other students in previous years go into adult care and various other pathways within health. So what those 3 people show is that vocational routes can move you very smoothly through to university. There's a lot of hard work involved. With a vocational course, a lot of the work is done through projects throughout the year, so it's not just all hinging on the final exam. It is spread throughout the year. It is marked by your tutors here in college, but then it is externally validated by the exam board. So BTEC's vocational courses have a high degree of credibility, which is why universities accept them. So some good successes there. I did say we would talk about apprenticeships, and we have a wide range of apprenticeships available. We've worked with probably over 200 companies, and equally, when you've done a vocational course, you can then move on to an apprenticeship. Some people start with us on apprenticeships, going straight into the world of work from school, or if they're coming from other post-16 study or are older, they can also do an apprenticeship. So you should be able to find out a bit about that tonight from talking to some of the staff. I want to just spend a few moments talking about Selby College, which has got the most fantastic campus. I can see it out my window now. Many people who come to the campus say it feels like a university, and it does. Everything has been built since 2004, so it is in very good condition. It is very modern, it is spacious, it is light. Really good facilities across the college in all the technical areas. For example, as we put on there, engineering, construction, art, digital technology. We have excellent science labs, excellent IT facilities, learning centre. It really is a great learning environment with plenty of space, which our students enjoy. Beyond the buildings, we've got sports fields, and many of our students do participate in sport, whether that's part of their course or not. We also have a gym. And within our main building, which is on the top right of that photograph that you can see there, we've got a student refectory, we've got a coffee shop, we've also got a training restaurant, which our students run. So there are lots of choices for food on campus if you want to eat with us. And we've got other facilities like our hair salon, beauty salons and spa, all run by students on courses where treatments are available, and they are always looking out for people to do a treatment on. At the moment, they're doing that following the full COVID precautions, and it seems to be working well so far. So it is a great campus, and the thing I would have mentioned on there is that I'll come back to transport and get into college in a moment. Student life, we really like to give students a good experience and a very active program. That is very much curtailed at the moment due to COVID-19, and I'll talk a little bit about that later. But I do hope that by the time you might join us next autumn, we will be in a position where those precautions are part of the past, and we can actually give you the full experience. All courses like to do extracurriculum and enrichment activities, which is trips and visits out, other things which are happening during the term. As I mentioned before, there are plenty of opportunities to do sport at the college as well, if that's what you want. And we also like to hear the student voice. We like to hear your opinions and get you involved in the running of the college. So we've had a student council, we'll have student voice this year. So if you want to bolster your CV or your UCAS form through being engaged with the college, engaged with other students in terms of activities, that's very possible, and we welcome that. In terms of trips and visits, most courses will do them within the UK. We also have some spectaculars. So over the past couple of years, the business students, particularly on the BTEC business, have gone to New York to learn about business techniques, with lots of visits there. Also going up a number of different skyscrapers, looking for social media, appearing to eat a lot of pizzas, and sometimes combining pizzas and being up the top of a skyscraper. Geographers went to Iceland a couple of years ago, so the next trip will be scheduled for as soon as we come out of COVID-19 restrictions. They went and saw fantastic landscapes, but other areas can go as well as geography. Particularly, it could be of interest to people on art and design simply because of the culture that is out there in that fantastic country. So we try and make student life as rich as we can. Now, I said I was going to talk a bit about COVID-19. We are just coming to the end of the first half term here at Selby College. We think we've delivered over 90% of expected learning on campus, which has been absolutely fantastic, I think, for our students. It's been very helpful for those on practical disciplines, and I think everyone has enjoyed being out of lockdown, out of the home, able to be in a group, getting to know either the friends they had before lockdown or new people who they're meeting as they've joined the college for the first time. They've been able to get used to each other as a group, get to know their tutors, and also learn how to use our Google Suite software, which is used for online learning where that's been necessary. So the majority of learning, over 90%, has happened. We have, of course, had some self-isolations, as most educational organisations will have happened, and we've dealt with those very swiftly and carefully to make sure that everyone is as safe as possible. Our students have done brilliantly in terms of helping us with the precautions. Over 98% wearing, without being reminded, face coverings in public areas of the college to prevent the risk of infection. Social distancing, sanitising their hands as they come into the buildings and on the corridors, wiping down equipment in classrooms, following the rules we've had to set out, and following the communications, which we've done very fully and repeatedly so that people know what they need to do to keep everyone in the college and people back at home safe as well, and all underpinned by the legal risk assessments that are necessary. So that is all there. It may be when we talk about applications, you'll come onto campus. I hope you will be able to do that, and I do hope that by next autumn this will be part of the past. But if not, we are handling it well so far, and we will continue to do so into the future. So, why Selby College, if I was to summarise this? Well, the first thing at the top of my list is always the college staff. They are a fantastic bunch of people. They're very dedicated. They've got great knowledge in their subject, or they've got great knowledge in terms of how they will support you on other things like advice and guidance and careers, filling out UCAS forms, deciding what direction to go in, helping you with financial support, transport, guidance. All of those things are covered by a fantastic bunch of people who are very dedicated to the students and basically pretty decent human beings. Your relationship with your tutors, your professional relationship, will be different from how it was at school. It's a much more level playing field. You've got a professional working relationship. There is no sir and miss. You're on first name terms. And they will support you through your course. They will support you, and they will also challenge you to do your best in terms of really achieving some excellent standards. And that is very much part of the mix here, because we want you to do as well as you possibly can. And our students do well, and they go to some great destinations, top universities, great courses, into great jobs, and into other routes like apprenticeships as well. I've talked a bit about a campus. It is fantastic in terms of the space that's available, and a really, really nice chilled place to study, I think. We are located on the edge of Selby, so we're easy to get to by car. We're easy to get to by bus, and there are a number of bus services, both public and ones that the college run, which we can advise you on, which will help get you here. If you are lucky enough to pass your driving test or to already be driving, and you have a car or access to a car, it is possible to park on campus for a small annual fee. So there's no worries about parking up on roads in the distance and then having to walk into campus. There are car parking spaces here where your car will be secure under CCTV, and you'll be able to think about your studies and not worry about that. And the final point on there, we have got some very strong links with employers and universities. We work with those all the time, and that enables us to create the best opportunities for our students. So what next? Well, this evening you've got opportunity to meet some of the people who run the courses, and I would encourage you to do that. Find out about what we do, find out what the opportunities are. If you want more background information, they will direct you, and you'll be able to find a host of information on our college website. And then the most important thing to do is get your application in. So even if you're not certain about exactly what subject you want to do, even if you're not certain about whether you want to come here or go somewhere else, there is no harm and every advantage in getting your application in. When we receive it, we'll get in touch, we'll arrange an interview. Now that could be done either over the internet via Zoom, or you will be able to come in for a very safe, socially distanced, fully precautioned interview. so that you can see the college and meet your tutors. We can do it either way, and we look forward to seeing you. But get your application in, and then we can start engaging with you and answering your questions and helping you make your choice. I think we may have some questions. So with my colleague Callie on the line. Callie has been monitoring the chat and the Zoom this evening. Hello.
Hi Phil, yes, we've just got a few questions which have been sent in directly on the chat. So the first one was, how do I apply to Selby College?
So you can apply via the website. You apply online. Please fill out the form as full as you can. It's designed to help us get as much information about you as we can. Get that in, and then we'll get back in touch with you, and we will arrange an interview with an expert in the subject you're applying for as soon as possible.
Great, thank you. And we just have another one, which is there a bus service provided to get to college?
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of our students come to college by bus. Probably about 60% of our younger students, 16 to 18-year-olds, come on buses. So buses arrive at the college from all directions, and on our website you'll be able to find a page which gives you details of those, and we'll also be able to give you direct advice about that. So it's a route that many of our students use to get to college. The buses stop just outside the front of the college, so you've got a very short couple of minutes walk in, and similar at the end of the day, they're all there waiting when you come out of your classes to take you home.
Great, and that was all the questions in the chat. Thank you.
Excellent, and we hope to see you in the college in the future. So thanks very much, and bye from me, Phil Sales, Principal at Selby College. Thank you.